Huh. This is beautiful. This is hilarious. I actually built this. Why did I build this? Well, Beethro seems happy. Why did I make this? This room is hard. I don't know how I ever solved this. Okay, that's a start. I guess the main key here is patience. Hi. Just messing with something I built a while ago. This is a thing I built for some reason. The map art is beautiful, isn't it? It doesn't even look like it in this room. If you look in the level itself, it doesn't look like it, but then you look in the map and it's like, oh, that's what I'm looking at. Anyway. Just messing around while waiting for someone to show up. So, this is the 84th, according to my archive and everything. This is the 84th alphabet stream, and so it won't be too long before getting to number 100. I can also observe that we're almost to the end of L. L is the 12th letter in the alphabet. Once we do that, and then do all of the M's, we'll be actually halfway through the alphabet, which is a milestone that I could hardly imagine with the sheer number of holds there are. So this is Looney Labyrinth by Rob, 100 Rooms of Beethro Bliss. I mean, I imagine there are lots of holds I've played, even on this stream, and there have been 100 rooms in them, but I don't know, just something about calling it out directly. This has 100 rooms. Feels intimidating. Welcome, Beethro. Can you escape the Looney Labyrinth? Mwahahaha. Welcome to the Looney Labyrinth. It's pretty big in here, so be prepared for a trek. A square of 100 rooms await you. You are currently in the center right section of the labyrinth. The inhabitants of the labyrinth are not to be trifled with. They dislike intruders, especially exterminators. Just to keep you on your toes, the natives have built an elaborate system of caves and passages to confuse would-be adventurers like yourself. Good luck. Many of the passages are inaccessible at first, and many rooms cannot be solved when first visited, so you'll have to double back occasionally. Any scroll you read from this point on is a hint for solving a particular puzzle, so only read scrolls if you get stuck. Cool. What's here? Okay, that leads to itself. Got it. You never know, that could have been the exit. That could have been an in-hold stairs. Okay. You know, an excessively gigantic single level. Where you have passages going all over the place. I made something like this for the Trollholds competition. Yeah, this is not a difficult trapdoor puzzle. I don't know why I was hesitating about it. You literally just... like, this is completely pointless. There's absolutely nothing to this but tedium. Ooh, I found the secret place where you can walk. Yes. Alright, I'm just gonna sit right here and let them come to me. If I walk this way far enough, I'm thinking that maybe the Wraithwing will behave. There we go. Take care of you. And I have the option to leave this way. So why don't I? Alright, we'll just let this goblin get in front of me. Ah, these goblins. I can't even... hold on. Okay, yeah, I can clear this room this end if I want to. Why are there doors over here? I'm just not sure I would describe anything about this Hold's design thus far as bliss. I'm not really sure why the creator did that. Alright, one down. There we go. Ha! And you. All done? What do you have to say, Scroll? Don't rush this one. The traps are quite useful for limiting the goblin's paths. Sure, whatever. Anyway, let's go south, I guess. Okay. Let's not go south, then. Let's go back to the north. All the way across... oh, I didn't read the scroll in the Wraithwing room. What's the scroll in the Wraithwing room say? What do you have to say for yourself, Scroll? There is a way to trap these guys so they will be within your reach. Real helpful. If I think the room is solvable at all, then I know that. So I don't know how that qualifies as a hint. I guess I need to hit that button. Well, that doesn't accomplish anything for me. Okay. Well, that queen can wait because she won't spawn anything anyway. Oh, but I can't kill this queen because of her position. I can't kill her yet. I have to do her last. I think the crux of the puzzle is mostly just making sure you have a path back to the last queen to the queen that has to be last because she's at the end of a one-tile passage. And I'm going to bet that's what the scroll says, too. Something like that. Alright. Now, as per my custom, I'll go back and see what the hint scroll suggests. Watch where you walk. You may have to retrace your steps. That's what I thought. Anyway, this room has wraithwings and roaches and a mimic potion, I guess. Alright, it has 2 mimic potions, 1 for each brain, and that's really all there is to it. Pop. Whoops. Not terribly, really. Alright. They just felt like making a commentary, but calling it hints, I guess. Alright. What's over here? I guess I can take a Mimic Potion here and kill one of these. What's this say? There is only one entrance you can solve this room from. Gee, I never would have guessed. Also, I don't recognize this music. It must be one of the AE musics that I'm less familiar with. Pretty interesting, though. This direction may not be the best way to tackle this room. Okay, I guess I'll leave then. I think I see what I have to do if I do get there from the other side. Pardon me, allergy sneezes. What do you have to say? You and a clone will have to work together on this one from each side of the tar. Clone? I don't think you mean clone. I'm 90% sure clone is not what you mean. I guess they didn't have clones yet, though, so calling a Mimic a clone was probably pretty common. Alright. Oops. Now that that's taken care of, I need you to go drop those trapdoors. Should I leave him there for a bit? Hang on. Okay, that's what I want. I want that tar to be positioned so that I don't have to care if it grows. Or do I? Okay, hold on. I have to go through that passage at the end, so I guess I actually need to clear out that tar before I... At least somewhat, so that I have a pathway. So it doesn't have to be completely clear, but there has to be a small enough amount of it that I can... Yeah, okay, that should be good enough. I just have horrific seasonal allergies every season except for dead of winter. Okay, yeah, that was easy. How do I exit this? Oh, I exit this south. I didn't even need to worry about that passage at all. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh well. Room's clear now, so that's good. You can exit south there without even clearing the room, honestly. Alright, what am I looking at here? I see I can grab a Mimic over here. What do I want him to do? Let's see, if I cross this bridge, I can go... Let's see. Yeah, if I cross this bridge, I have a pathway around that'll let me kill everything on this island. So, if I take that pathway, I can also kill these queens. Do I even need a Mimic? I don't think I need a Mimic for this room. I'm gonna try the no Mimic challenge. Because I don't see any reason why I actually require one. Because I can get to the brain very easily. And I can just go around this way. I don't know, I guess there could be a spider hidden somewhere, but I really don't think so. No. This room is trivial. Why does it have 2 Mimic Potions provided? I don't understand. What's the hint say? This one won't be a problem if you are careful with the Mimic. By careful, you mean don't use? Because it's not a problem even then. Okay, 1 billion Wraithwings. How about I just sit here and let them come to me? I guess one of them will never actually reach me this way. Okay. I'll do it your way then. Nobody wants to step forward, eh? This is a nice position. I think we should call this jackhammering Wraithwings. Because that's what it feels like in a way. Alright, what's the hint scroll say? This is easier than it looks. The long path is helpful if you can get around Wraithwings. I guess the long path they're referring to is the one that I walked on only to see the scroll? Not sure. Oh, I can't go that way. Oh boy. I wonder which path is the right one. Gee, I wonder. Okay, it looks like... Yeah. Good. I would have hit a dead end going the other way. I can only be happy I picked the right path. And also annoyed that the wrong path would have led to a really lengthy wait sequence time. Wait time? Wait time. Wait time. Alright, I'm gonna go take care of these annoying queens first. Hope I don't need any of them for anything. I really doubt it, though. This just looks like an unorganized crowd of snakes that'll chop itself up by itself anyway. Haha, you stepped into a corner, stupid. Yeah, the snakes just took care of themselves without any input from me at all. Simple. Once again, I didn't use a single mimic here. What's up with these orbs? Weird. Alright, what's the scroll say, I wonder? The doors may be helpful here. The doors? These doors? That door? The doors that are not connected? I don't understand how the doors are supposed to be helpful. Okay. This looks annoying. Never mind, it's not that bad. It's actually very easy. It also advised me to take it slowly. It's easy to get blocked by tar or something. Maybe it's referring to when you pass through on this end. But I don't know. This all looks quite complete cuttable to me. So far, at least. Alright, this part's less full cuttable, but the heuristic of just pushing forward as much as possible works really well, so... Alright, that's an issue. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Rushing in is suicide. Sure is a good thing these goblins are complete morons and like to rush in. Oh wait, this is trapdoor gate nonsense. Okay. Let's consider this from that perspective. Okay, goblining is done. Now I can focus on the trapdoors. We lock the room, lock the room. Simple. Here's a room I can't enter from this side. And now I'm back here. Remember this place? This place existed once. Oh, I still can't go there. Alright, I guess going through this room was completely pointless. Because it all leads to places I've been to before. So let's go south instead. Oh. Okay, I also can't come from this side. I sure do love backtracking through an entire maze every time that I happen to go a different direction from the one that was intended, or thought, or that the one that the architect thought it would go to. Why do I care that this does this? I guess a mimic can do that, so... Oh boy, this looks like a pain. Yep. This looks just like a massive pain. Like a completely unnecessary, giant, massive pain. Do I even need more than 2 mimics? I don't think I do. Oops. Yeah, I don't think I should need more than these 2. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, no, I'm good. There's another mimic at the after the trapdoor gate that I can use to kill the brain with. I was thinking about that for just a second, and I was like, oh, wait. Do I need that guy? I don't actually need that guy, though. Maybe? Yeah, I guess so. Very strange. Also, the hint is way the heck over there. And... oh, I guess we're doing it again. Okay. I'm just gonna style this one and do it with 1 mimic. Oh, wait. I do need to keep one of these potions unused, though, looks like. Oops. There we go. Let's think about this again. There we go. I'm trying to think about which potion to not take. I think maybe the upper left one is the one we want to not take. There we go. Maybe. Yeah, perfect. Not so perfect. Alright, fine. I'll stop trying to do this with one mimic and just mess with 2 or 3 or whatever. It's alright. Oops. There. Right, getting him there is probably good enough, I think. Oops. I guess I'll have to do something about it, though. Well, this is fine. Just do this. Oops. I feel like I'm just massively overthinking this, honestly. This scroll says. Careful placement and destruction of mimics is key to this puzzle. What does this one say? Exactly the same thing. Okay. So wait. No, I could drop all the trapdoors here, but I wouldn't be able to finish the room, that's all. I don't know how to stop this guy from being a jerk. Like he just won't stay up there no matter what I do. That does no good. I don't know. I really do not have the option to do anything about the guy on the west, in the northwest. Like, I just don't have enough movement capability to do anything about him. I guess I could try to not place somebody there, but I'm not sure how to do that either. Yeah, there's not really any way to not place a guy there. I love how this room has absolutely 0 checkpoints, by the way. That's really helpful. I mean, it doesn't particularly hurt either, but it's also not very helpful. This solves the problem anyway. I need to have a mimic that I can place here in order to block him off and make him keep going after this stop. Otherwise, he'll get stuck here. Otherwise, he gets stuck there. So if I use up all but one of the Mimic Potions before getting to that point, then I've already failed. So I need to be able to move every way that I possibly can and have 2 Mimic Potions up until the point where I get there. Otherwise, I wind up in this kind of situation. Because again, I don't have enough space to actually make him go where I need him to go without something to bump against. I'd have to be able to go south and then to go southeast and then to go southwest. I can only go south if I'm standing exactly where I am now, and after that I can't go west enough to be able to go southwest. I'm reasonably convinced this is impossible to do in this situation. I don't know which now is now. If I'm standing here and I go south, well, I don't hit anything, I just hit a wall. If I go southwest, then I'll be back where I was before. It won't work. Unless, of course, I step on the potion that I'm supposed to not be stepping on, which is no good. Well, whatever. I'm a little tired of this hold anyway. I mean, like, this is not really that great of a hold anyway. Like, this is one probably just hard and not necessarily good puzzle. It's okay. This isn't a great hold, it's just kind of way too big and, I don't know. Mimic nonsense, that's a good name for it. Looking at my restore screen, I know this is 10 by 10 to be 100. So that's 5 right there. And it said I was in like the lower left quadrant, so I've kind of explored this 5x5 almost of this 10x10. So this wouldn't even be a quarter of the way through the hold, even if I finished this. So this is as much of a nightmare as it looks like it's going to be when they say, "Oh, a journey to, an Architect's Edition hold that's 100 rooms big." Yep. Let's see, Lost in a City by Shindy. Beethro found himself lost in a strange city. Can he escape? I don't know. Beethro realized himself that he got into an unknown place. Realized himself that he got into an unknown place. What? He can't go back as the guards block the way back. How could I get here anyway? Oh yeah, I think that I must have been walking down the mountain roads because I wanted to go home, but it was blocked and therefore I was redirected to this place. How can I get out? No turning back. Okay. Sure. You've entered the city of Linery. And what are you doing here? Well, I am just traveling down the mountain road, but the path to my home is blocked, so I went here. Okay. They have nothing else to say. And they're invincible. Cool. They didn't say welcome. They're like, what are you doing here? Like, for having detoured me into the city, seems a bit mean. This is where the main activities are held in the area. That is, like, it's grammar that borders on being word salad, but isn't quite. It's kind of fascinating. Okay. Seems like we're looking into some citizen shenanigans. Hello, who are you? I am Beethro. Why are you here? No, I got into this city. He didn't ask you a yes or no question. I got into this city because the mountain road is blocked. If you want to get out, there is another exit from the abandoned area. I won't let you pass unless you clean my dungeon to the west. Okay. This dungeon? This is a cafe, stupid, not a dungeon. None of these guys respond to my sword or anything. Here's my dungeon. Please clean it for me. What? You're the same guy? How'd you get past me? Roached dungeon. Roached dungeon. Like poached, but roached. Okay. Roach, one of the most common creatures in the 8th dungeons. Its size is as big as a human and it can eat humans' flesh. Yes. That is a thing we are all aware of who have played this game ever before in our life. Pretty much. Well. This room's pretty easy. I mean, it's sort of like a U-orb and then they surround you room, except that there's actual walls in the way of roaches that makes them not actually do any approximation of surrounding you. And this room is a horde in such a tiny space that they have no impact. It's like that. It's like pre-diffused traps or something. Once again, a horde in a really tiny area that I probably don't need to worry about at all. Orthosquare straps. If you use an orthosquare to keep a queen in place and let her spawn more, you have to realize the player can also take advantage of that to be in less danger, unless you're really careful and clever about how you set it up. Anyway, it's a roach maze. It's a place where you need to maze the roaches so that they'll roach their mazes. Yeah, that's about right. It's a double roach maze, even. Because you can roach maze your maze while you're mazing your roach maze. While you're mazing your roach. Yep. One down. Just gonna let him be on that force arrow for now. I'm sure it wouldn't have been difficult to force the player to do both of these at once. To like get both of them to be on the on buttons that simultaneously to open the way to the hot tiles. That would have been a cool addition to the overall concept of this room. But no, we just have two separate roach mazes that happen to occupy the same space. The same room, I mean. Why, I don't know. What is this, a brain? Yes, this is a brain. That's what that is. There is a brain in this room. I don't know why this is a source of confusion for you. I also don't know why there's a force arrow right here. Because there's nothing, it's not keeping anything in, it's not blocking anything out, it's just sort of there. It's definitely a hold so far. Clean my dungeon. Teleports, clean my dungeon. Well, these hot tiles are gonna spoil most of the roaches, probably. I can just stand here and kill them. Oops. Oops. That was easy. Okay. What's this timer do? Okay. So this is a survival room with a really simple, gigantic choke point right here. This is survive X turns, but like there's this really simple to use choke point right here that makes it dead easy. Like this isn't a completely safe location, but it's really difficult for the roaches to actually push me past this point. Oh, come on. I mean, last week I played an actual Larry Merc super difficult horde level. I feel like maybe I'm spoiled as a result, because this is nothing compared to that. Like, there's not even enough roaches to keep me occupied for an entire spawn cycle. It makes you feel like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing, Architect? You thought I couldn't handle this? Hooray! Oh hey, a secret wall. Where's this go? This goes to a secret room. Looks to me like the slightest hint of an advanced tactic is needed here. Ta-da! Just check that out. So they're aware of advanced tactics, they just don't require it outside of secret rooms, I guess. Roached dungeon. Roached. I guess I'll go this way, even though I could have just exited out. And now Evil Eyes. And now Evil Eyes. In a really easy configuration that no one should ever have trouble solving. I think. Let's... Yeah, exactly. That was what I sort of felt. Anyway. I mean, I think the idea was supposed to be Like a continuation of his thought from earlier? At last! Like earlier he had the thought, what's this, a brain? And now evil eyes. Like it makes sense if you read it that way, but it's been ages since he said, what's this, a brain? So it's sort of weird. Well, I guess I cleared this dungeon now. Beethro exited the dungeon. The man whose dungeon it was had absolutely nothing to say to him for some reason. No words of gratitude or anything. Okay, I'll open the door. I guess we still have a wall of blades here. So, citizens, toggle this orb to start construction. Do 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 do. Well, that happened. Abandoned area, enter at your own risk. Aha, Delver, I'll kill you. I don't know why I said it that way. How's this supposed to work? Okay, I guess I'm supposed to trap the Slayer in there, and then manipulate his sword onto all these brains. Death Nap, my favorite. I will if you will, buddy. And I know you won't. So, Slayer's sword turning is kind of weird if there's no way to make a wisp path to you. Because if you're outside of his sword fighting range, then he won't turn his sword unless you go... He won't turn his hook unless you go to, unless you go through a tunnel, and then he'll kind of turn it one tick at a time. It's sort of weird. Let's start facing the right way. Oh hey, I can slay the Slayer like so. Now he's dead. His death sound was still in the left ear there. So is the lore here that the Slayer is in the abandoned area because he doesn't... Is that because they abandoned the area because a Slayer is here, or is it that he just likes hanging out in an abandoned area? Oh yeah, I could have had him dead there, but whatever. Look, it's rock giants. You know rock giants. They were introduced in the City Beneath. Just like the City Beneath, we're a city and we're somewhere. Here's a whole title. A City That Exists. And it's like the City Beneath, except it's not interesting. Just intentionally it's less interesting. It's just called The City That Exists. Beethro one day went to a city that exists. He went there because he was very curious about the places that exist, and he had a guy make a remote pressure plate for him to step on, but it didn't really work very well, so he went to the city that exists instead. Anyway. Help, Briars! Please stop the Briars from its source. Its source is to the west. Well, gee, it seems like you're going that way faster than I am. Maybe you could take care of it. Yeah, well, on to the next level. You know, if Caravelnet behaves. No, don't keep trying. No, I said no. Why you keep trying? It still says this even though I say no. Briars, a fast-growing plant which will make everyone go ARG. Yeah, it's really trying to tutorialize me as to what these elements are that I'm already well familiar with. It's even got this thing with the blue doors, where once I shut the blue doors, I'll be able to go back that way. Okay, is this not straight up a room from TCB? Because it looks really familiar. And I don't even remember TCB all that well. Like, isn't this exactly what one of the rooms in Deep Unctridge or something looks like? Or in the Butterfly Zone? Like, that looked identical to me. Like this construction. Maybe it's not identical, but it's awfully close. Oh well. Here's a room where you have to break all the you have to break all the walls so the roach queens can get killed by the briar when they get killed by the briar. Alright, that should be enough space to get by. Right. Now I can just stand here and wait. Deep, 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 deep. Okay. Deep. Oh, we want to be facing this way. Ta-da! Yeah, somebody took a look at TCB and was like, "Hey, this is a great level, but it's too hard. I want to make it easier, so I'm gonna make an easier version of it for myself to play." And then they were like, "Hey, I'm gonna publish this as my own original, totally do not steal hold." Isn't that great? So, is there a reason to even involve the briar in this? I thought for sure it wouldn't grow over the corner here, but I guess it does anyway. I guess a corner has to be completely, quote-unquote, submerged by pit in order for it to not grow through it. I'm not sure. But I guess this is what you would call TCB Lite. L-I-T-E. Oh, okay, I see. I wanted to... that's not gonna work. I bet I can run all the way down there and all the way back up, and the briar won't be anywhere near being in choking my way through any. Yeah. All the way down and all the way back up again, and the briar won't be anywhere near killing me yet. Alright, get rid of that guy. There. Okay. Uh-oh. Do I need to hit that orb? No. Good to know. I probably need to hit this orb, yep. Right? Oop. What's the deal here? I can exit back the other way, I guess? Alright. It'll be best if I... yeah. Face this way. So this must be the last room. The briar will take care of some of the North Queens for me, so I don't really need to worry about them. Briar will kill her. I don't care. Bye now. Alright. No exit level? Surprising. What's down here? Well, which room solves itself? This one. Yeah, it does. Huh. That's hilarious. I'm inclined to go see if that's really going to happen. Hold on. I'm just gonna sit here and watch. It's a do-nothing room. You can solve it by doing nothing. Okay. It's probably optimal to actually run in there and kill things, but that's hilarious still. I maintain that's hilarious. So, we made a contest a while ago, the premise of which was rooms where you don't have to do anything and they sort of solve themselves. But I think there was maybe not enough of an emphasis on making rooms that look like you have to do something, that are more optimal if you do something, but that you can solve by doing nothing. Well, not necessarily not enough of an emphasis, but that would be an interesting premise to work with, is what I'm trying to say. So rooms you can't optimize without doing something, but you can solve by doing nothing. Yeah. Alright, we have exit level now. Time to go through the exciting passage of running away from the briar that's opened by blue doors in these two rooms in which that applies. This room doesn't have any blue doors, so all the briar is stopped. Unlike TCB, where the entire path back is dangerous for the same reason as the path forward. Oh, that opens a door that's already open. Cool. I do like the setup right here where the briar like jumps over this arc here. That's pretty clever, I'll admit. Alright, what's to the east here? More eyes. And it's an efficiency challenge, okay. Let's have some fun with this. Wow. The more of the corner eyes that see me, the better, honestly. Because then I don't have to go chasing after them. Perfect. Nice and easy. Here's a conquer token. Finally, the briar source has been stopped. Now to close the gate on the city. The briar source has been stopped? What, by closing off the way for it to reach this trash cans? Okay. Sure. Anyway, finally the briar source has been closed. Ta-da! I can go north now. What is this? A blocked route? A secret path. Ding. Hey, it's dangerous beyond this area. That's why we opened the door for you. Kill the Delver. Maybe don't, though. Oh man, can I get that adder to eat these guys? That'd be great. Ha! Okay. I guess this is just going to keep being the path that we are on. Hey, Snake, come in this way, please. That's easy. Challenge, don't break any mirrors. Probably pretty easy. Here's more adders. Oh, I see. The difficulty here is to not let the short adders ram themselves directly into the traps in the north end of the room. That's actually somewhat clever. Also, don't think I don't notice that entrance to the west and east that we just can't go through. It's kind of interesting. I wonder what that's about. Alright, what's over here? Room with a goblin and a snake that I can't do anything about just yet. A way to go over here. Goblin lair. Goblins flee from your sword but can kill you. I never would have guessed. Alright, so this is enough of this hold. I want to move on. It's really interesting, though. It's... So, like, I've been making fun of it a little bit for being basically... I saw TCB do this, so I'm going to make an identical level, but easier. But honestly, considering just how many holds made during AE and Journey to Rooted Hold era are basically just, I saw King Dugan's Dungeon or Journey to Rooted Hold and tried to copy it, but didn't copy it very well. It's kind of intriguing to see that for TCB when it was after the time in which doing that was popular. And this does have some good puzzle ideas that I would qualify as maybe counting as original. Like, I couldn't tell you without actually cross-referencing with TCB, but at the very least, there are rooms with teeth in them here. It's not all just easy to run through garbage, as you often see in a typical AE bad hold, if that makes any sense. And the grammar at the beginning is legendary. Anyway, Lost Temple by Larry Merck. Oh, this might be where we... this might be the last one for today, depending. Lost Temple of Matsumi. Reveal the secrets hidden in the Lost Temple. I imagine so. Are you familiar? I don't know if you were watching a moment ago. Are you familiar with Lost in a City? Because it's like... It's really interesting to see something like that late. Anyway. Journal entry May 3rd, 1896. My name is Larry Walkins. Bleh. I am an archaeologist in search of the great lost temple of Matsumi. Mat is village, so Matsumi literally translates as village of the Sumi people. The Sumi people were believed to dwell in southern Peru from about 500 to 900 AD. Very little is known about these people, but rumor has it that they left behind a beautiful, well-constructed temple. I hope to be the first to discover the lost temple of Matsumi. Okay. The only way to reach Matsumi is by crossing the Andes Mountains. The village should be located deep in the jungle on the other side. This mountain path shouldn't be too hazardous as long as I keep an eye out for the vampire bats indigenous to this region. Okay. Wraithwing equals vampire bats. Got it. I'm guessing I have to go get the other guy and have him... What do you have to say? Thanks to testers Mick, Throw, and Stefan. Anyway, so I need to go carry this guy somehow. Alright, hang on. How do I even get that guy out? Because it looks like he's going to stay in there forever, no matter what I do. I can't go get him physically, and I can't get close enough to push him anywhere. So what can I do here? Oh, okay. He just decided to go that way now. That's cool. Just because I know that that's not where he started, I'm going to assume this is where I want him to be now. Like, I have no justification for assuming that I want him in there, but... Alright. Let's see. Will that do? I think I'll be stuck if I do that. That's maybe not what I want then? Oops. Okay, I don't know then. Maybe here? Try putting him there. Yeah, this is relatively favorable. Alright, he's out of the zone, mostly. I can probably push him out of the zone at this point. No? I don't know. How do I get him the rest of the way out? doesn't seem to want to come the rest of the way out, so what do I do? Got it. Well, I was operating under the assumption that I needed him to get all the way out, and that was obviously incorrect. Alright. Now just do exactly what I did before and kill him on the pit tile. I think what I did before was put him here, then rotate him up this way. I don't know, it seems so obvious to say Wraithwing Roach Maze but with a Wraithwing, but Larry Merck managed to actually do it and make it feel like something that I've never seen before. The jungle is teeming with tarantulas. The Sumi crushed the spiders into a puree which they fed to their babies. In this way, they were able to form an immunity to the deadly poison. I, on the other hand, have no such protection. A bite would surely prove fatal. That's why I use puzzle mode. TM. Pretty nice use of flooring here, aesthetically. Just put tile grass under the trees to make it green and tile as the floor. I don't know, it looks nice. Alright. Well, this looks like it's going to be a nightmare. What do I have to do here? Magic sequences. Sometimes they are a thing. There is absolutely no surviving this if I move north here. I'll just die no matter what I do. Also, I don't have any idea how to kill this guy. Oh, wait, yes I do. Never mind. There is absolutely no way that I could ever use a spider to get rid of a trapdoor. So restarting to an earlier section cannot possibly fix this. What a bad trap. Anyway. Sheesh. That was a trap. Very strange. This region hasn't been successfully inhabited since the time of Sumi. Surely any trap created by the Sumi would be over 1,000 years old and could no longer be functional. You just have this really long room of doing basically nothing, with exactly one quote-unquote trick to it that's just really silly. Oh well. I have found Matsumi. The leader lived in a structure located in the center of the village. In this way, he was better protected from any threats. The Lost Temple cannot be far now. Neither can terrible snake puzzles. Let's see, I need to put you on that sand tile, and you're 1 tile long, so this is going to suck. Did you know that snakes don't like to go west, ever? It sure is great to make a room where the whole idea is that you have to push a snake west or south. Better off trying to do this from a distance, maybe? At the very least, that one did from a distance immediately. Should I pull this guy over here and then go try to fix him from over there, where he's not constantly on my face? I get the impression if I try to do that, he'll just wander up into the north section where I can do nothing about him anymore. But this isn't working either, so... Yeah, right away, look at that. He just immediately zooms north, where it's completely unhelpful for him to be. Cool. Yeah, I have no idea how to make this snake go in that single tile trap. It just doesn't appear to be possible to do so. I don't see how this is ever going to push him south, ever. Right. Heck. I have no idea why that works. That just seems like a thing that shouldn't work. So, he's way south of me. I move west and he moves east. Why? That makes no sense. Shouldn't he be moving toward me? What the heck? Why did he just... I don't understand anything about what just happened at all. Well, yeah, but shouldn't he still go in the direction that I'm in? Yes, if I looked up a reference for how exactly snake movement works, that might make sense, but... I can never get my head around that. It seems really backwards, is all. Well, I don't think this is going to work. Maybe this guy will be nice enough to stay on the west side if I go... I mean, this area seems open enough, maybe. I can just push him west or something. Oh, never mind. I can't get due north of him, so that's no good. There's just walls due north of where he would need to be. So somehow I have to magically do this from 2 feet away. So what, I'm supposed to stand around at the entrance of the room or else I'm not allowed to finish it? That's really bad room design. Great. Cool. Only good ideas were used here. Now I get to see if I can be lucky with this nonsense again. There is absolutely no way, as far as I'm concerned, for me to logically conclude that anything is impossible with snakes, just because of the nature of completely incomprehensibility that they have. Like, just about anything that I could possibly imagine to be impossible to do with a snake, I've probably seen someone do at least once. So, As far as I'm concerned, I'm not capable of determining that it's impossible to do something with a snake. Finally, I have found the lost temple of Matsumi. The magnificent temple rises 5 stories high. It is constructed of enormous clay blocks and remains in incredible condition. Okay. Journal entry, May 8th, 1896. Standing at the foot of this great temple, I am in awe. This well-preserved edifice is our link to a civilization that died over a millennium ago. It is within this structure that I intend to learn every detail of the Sumi culture, including how terrible snakes are. Yeah, this is the worst possible. Arg. The temple door has closed and sealed me in. Based on the piles of skulls in the corners, I can deduce that I'm not the first to get locked in here. There should be an exit at the top of the temple. Why would he believe that? I don't know. This is just, no, this is bad. This is just, like, why? Why would you ever do this? Ugh. Like I'm supposed to magically place the rattlesnake and the snakes so that they bonk against each other perfectly for enough turns to die, with nowhere near enough places to put anything. Nowhere near enough walls anywhere to use on anything. How? Why? One down. That just sounds like really bad hold design. I don't know. That may just be my opinion, though. That just sounds impossible. How would you ever do that? I don't think I would ever do it. Presented with that challenge, I think I would prefer to stop playing whatever hold it is forever, rather than trying to actually achieve that. Does it really qualify as a snake trap if it doesn't even stick around for longer than one turn? I don't think so. The whole idea of a snake trap is it's a stationary place you can go to get the snake dead. This is more of a snake riding weapon than trap. Sure. Probably. Oops. Okay, good enough. I don't like this room, or the idea behind it. Sport area. Sumi athletes competed in a circular arena. The goal was to kill the beast and exit the arena in the fastest time. This was most likely the precursor to the Spanish bullfight in the North American rodeo. Sure. I don't have any idea how I'm expected to accomplish this. Queen is going to always go to the room edges, no matter what I do. This obviously relies on some obtuse, obscure property of brained queens that I'm not even bothered to try to figure out. Anyway, the Sumi built tremendous totem poles to honor their gods. This totem pole was dedicated to the god Gru, eagle. They worshipped the eagle because it flew above all creatures. This room requires you to destroy all of the tar stuff, because that's reasonable in this situation. I don't know how any of this resembles a totem of an eagle. It's just a long stick of tar. Eagles, tar, what do they have in common at all? Nothing. Oh yeah, I wasn't paying attention to the room art, the map art. I guess that's fair. Like, technically speaking, I don't have to cut all of the totem pole right now. I just have to make it into a cuttable shape. So can I cut it now, or is that not gonna work? I don't know. Couldn't tell you. That won't be cuttable, but this might. Yeah, okay, that's not gonna work. What I really don't understand is how this is supposed to work in general. Like, how is it ever supposed to be possible to destroy all of the tar? I don't know. This is just terrible. Ugh. What's to the north? Lobster brooch. The lobster was a prized delicacy for the Sumi. In order to catch lobsters from the ocean depths, the Sumi worked in teams. With a rope tied to one ankle, the Sumi would dive down and secure a lobster. The partner then pulled up the often unconscious diver. Cool. What even is this room? Alright, tar stuff's taken care of. Now I'll destroy the tar stuff. What? So, how is this supposed to ever be possible whatsoever at all, ever? I mean, I guess I can take a Wubba with me and hope that it somehow helps, but I don't see how it could ever possibly help. Because it's always going to be behind me. And that's no good. That can't... Really? 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 So I'm supposed to magically manipulate all 3 of the Wubbas inside here. Yeah, great. Cool. And then back out again. What's THF? Great. How is this supposed to be possible exactly? Like, there's no way to get all 3 Wubbas in position without spawning a bunch of tar babies in places I can't reach them. By the time I go all the way outside, it will have spawned a bunch of tar babies. That's the whole problem. And if I go outside, then I run a pretty strong risk of pulling one of the already positioned wubbas out of place. Like this. And then I can't keep that like that without pulling the other one into place. I have to pull both of these into place at the same exact time, and that, like, how? I can't block either of them from moving the way that it's trying to move. If I do this, then the one on the east is going to come after me, and it's going to get out of position, and then I'll be stuck that way. There's no way, I can't do that. That won't work. What I was just doing, there's no way to make it work. I can't be fast enough to do anything about that. Now, of course, there's a tar baby in the wrong place, so that was a waste of time trying to do that. It's just not possible to get that guy back in position if I pull him out. There's no way. There isn't enough time. Then if I do this, the other guy will come out of position, and there's no way to fix it. Like, this would be clever if it didn't require really specific, nearly impossible manipulation of the wubbas to achieve. As it stands, it's just painful. enough time. Nowhere near enough time. Hooray, they're all in the right positions and there's no way to take advantage of it. There. Sheesh. What a pain. Ugh. I guess that's all the rooms in this level. Terrible brained roach queen room, completely annoying totem room, and really tedious to arrange Wella room. Okay, sure. Well, it is 4, so I guess giving up at this point is about what I was intending to do anyway. 4 p.m. that is. So, 3. Not a bad number of levels. Not a bad number of holds, I mean. First, we looked at Looney Labyrinth, which is way too big for its complexity. Lost in a City, which is TCB, not rip-off exactly, but imitation TCB with fascinating grammar. And then Lost Temple, which contains pain in many forms. Worth saying, I suppose. Anyway, I need to cook tacos, so I'm going to cut it off here. Hope you have a good rest of the week. Thank you for watching. I'll be back on next Thursday, but not next Saturday. The next Alphabet stream will be the Saturday after next. But farewell for now. Ah, my left pinky hurts. I've been pushing Q an awful lot, I guess. Q being my undo key.